everyone, and welcome to another show on Football Talk Podcast. My name is Ozzy, and I'm your host for this evening. I was speaking to Double D in the back. It feels weird doing a show during the week where we have no matches lined up. We're not used to having a free few days during the week. So I thought, you know what, let's do something different. Let's have a bit of fun. And I thought, let's do a draft. We're doing a Premier League draft today. So yeah, no, so we'll explain the rules as well. But firstly, let's welcome the guest, Double D. Big up, yourself, bro. How you doing today?
What's going on, Governor? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Man, we've obviously already got started today, but yeah, um, this is what an early League Cup exit will do to you. Get me? We've won, we've won two of them recently and lost in the final too. So three finals recently. So we're not really used to being out of the competition at this time. You know what
Listen, if we're out of the FA Cup, then we're gonna have to do part two, part three, or something else. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to come up with new ideas, new draft
I
ideas at some point, which is not ideal, but obviously we'll try and make the situation as positive as possible because it's not nice to be out of cup competitions. But hey, Arsenal saw it our way, threw the youngsters under the bus, and here we are. So yeah, today we'll do a Premier League draft, and these are the rules before we begin. So the formation for both of us is a 4-3-3. It's a static formation, no adjustments. It's a flat 4-3-3. So we'll both select a goalkeeper each, four defenders, three midfielders, and three attackers. And the draft pool contains all, as in we get to choose from the current Premier League players this season, and we can only choose one player per team. So no, you can't have two players from Arsenal or Chelsea. It's one player per team. And just to make it difficult for us, we will not include any Liverpool players. But on a side note, me and
Ooh,
Double D have actually done some content where we have done a Liverpool draft. So if you'd like to watch that show, you have to join as a member, and that will be coming out this Friday. So be on the lookout for that.
all time Liverpool draft, all time.
All-time Liverpool draft. So it's not just recent players; it is a little bit of a blast from the past, just to give you guys a bit of a sneak peek. And it was quite entertaining. We won't say too much in terms of what happened. Uh, one of us was very jolly towards the end, as you can imagine. Uh, but if you want to watch that show, you have to join as an FTP member. And my plan is to do at least one show, a couple of shows per month going forward now. So there should be a lot more content for the members only. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Now back to this current draft. So we will have a spinner on the screen to decide who goes first. And in terms of the draft rules, there is no preset structure. So when it's Double D's turn, for example, he can pick any position that he wants. It's not by goalkeeper to striker. He can choose a striker on his first goal and choose a centre back on his second goal. It's entirely up to him. But obviously, the important thing is that we must build a valid team that contains one goalkeeper, four defenders, three midfielders, and three attackers. And also, we are going to be timed. So it's going to be a 60-second timer per pick, and it will be visible on the screen for you guys as well. And if it doesn't really happen, but if this occurs, if one of us has a bit of a brain freeze and we can't come up with a player, the opponent gets to select a player at random. So it could be whoever at this stage. So let's see how good our friendship is and see what kind of players we offer to each other if that occasion happens on the screen. I'm sure it will be interesting. So that is the rules. Just got a couple comments there before we start the show. Ozan says, "Yo lads, it's Sturridge and Suarez strike partnership tonight. It certainly is lethal with lots of flair, skill, and finishing ability. We're on top of our game right now. So let's start with the spinner. So okay, Double D. Let's see who starts the game. So here we go. And it looks like it's Double D that is going first. So that is interesting there. So big up to Double D. What we'll do now, let me bring up the timer and we can start. So Double D, firstly, are you happy to go? Are you all
Ooh,
set? Before I hit the timer.
Oh, actually, yeah. No. I'm gonna take advantage of this. I'm gonna take advantage of this shit.
Okay.
You get me?
Right.
Yeah, cool.
All right. I'm gonna set the timer and feel free to pick I'm sure it won't take long for you to pick whoever you want. So you may
Yeah,
start to announce who your first player is.
yeah. I'm gonna take advantage of being first. I'm going
Okay.
straight up front. Yeah, with my central striker, and I am picking
I already know
Erling
who it is.
Haaland.
I already know who it is. I
I
mean, I was
was gonna,
always going to be the
I was
first
gonna
pick
say
for
to
any of
you,
us.
you should do it so we have to build from the back and then go forward. But because we can pick any position, I'm taking advantage of
No,
it. Haaland, bro,
yeah,
Haaland.
yeah. I didn't want there to be too much structure for this one, so I thought let's just do it free flow. So yeah, you've gone for the striker, which is fair enough. Okay,
Actually, let me make note. So let me make note of my team.
no worries. Now I've got it written down for you, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Man City. All right. So now
But that means I can't pick another City player.
you can't
Mm.
pick another City player. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So okay. Now it's for me to decide what to do. Remember, we can't pick Liverpool players as well.
Yeah.
So I am going to go now. So for me, do you know what? This year, strikers aren't really saying much for me, if I'm being honest with you.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go for Saka on the right wing.
Interesting. Okay. I'm writing
So
that
that's
down
my
just in the case, obviously, because so I know who
yeah,
I
yeah, that's what
can't pick. You get what I'm saying? Who I can't.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you can pick an Arsenal player. Um, that's all good. You can pick an
Oh
Arsenal
no,
player.
but I'm saying obviously I can't pick Saka though. That's why I'm
You
putting
can't
that
pick
down.
Saka.
You know what I'm saying I can pick
Exactly.
Arsenal player.
So
Um,
so Man City and Arsenal are literally out of the window on the
uh,
go, it appears. So now it's your turn, Dubul D. Let me know when you're ready and I will hit the timer and then you can pick
um,
your second player in the team.
I don't even know what position I'm gonna go.
All right,
Um,
there we go. I've hit the timer.
yeah, cool. Um, hmm. What position to go? Uh, all right, just get Arsenal out of the way. I'll go centre back. Gabriel.
Yeah. Okay, let's stop the
Get some
timer there.
headed goals in there. Get Arsenal out of the way.
Gabriel. Okay, so no Arsenal player for Double D. Okay. Mm, okay. This is now it's gonna get tough. Okay. Right, I'm gonna hit the timer now. Now, who do I go? So mm, I've really gone for an Arsenal player. Okay, I'm actually gonna go for a right back. Just because I don't want you to get this guy. I'm going for Livermento.
Ah, okay, all right. Good pick.
That's my
Good pick. I was just the thing is that before you'd sent the rules over to me, I was thinking
Did I not
because
send you the rules?
so no. I'm saying before you did.
Oh,
I'm saying
okay.
before you did. When you said the initial idea, if I'm free, and
Yeah.
then I said yeah, I can do it. I started thinking it was going to be in position, like
No, so that's what I said. No preset
The
structure.
Liverpool one
So
there before you said yeah, but I'm saying before you sent the rules to me. So I
yeah.
already had a line of right back. So don't worry, I'll be able to the right backs are ready because I went goalkeeper and shit. So the thing is already. You get me? Um.
Okay.
Okay. So
Big up to Bo. Big up to yourself. Thank you for tuning in.
big up. Big.
Yeah, Double D, you ready to go?
Um. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Who
Cool.
is your
Uh,
third player in your team?
I'm gonna go DM, bro. I'm gonna go DM for my central midfielder, and I'm gonna go for Moises Caicedo.
Okay.
Come on.
So that's a Chelsea player out the window now. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
which unfortunately means I can't pick someone that I wanted from another person I wanted from Chelsea, but is what it
No,
is.
no, that's what I'm trying to think here as well now. Uh, okay. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Now it's my turn.
Yeah, yeah,
Pick my third player. Okay. Now I've got to think strategically. I'm gonna add a midfielder because I've gone for an attacker and a right back, or a
yeah,
defender, I guess.
yeah.
Hmm. Oh, this is tough. I'm going to go for Rodri
Ah.
as my DM.
Yeah, yeah, you smashed it. You smashed it.
Man City there. Okay, that's my pick there.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's over to you, Double D. I'm gonna hit the timer. You let me know who your fourth player is in your team.
Right. I'm trying to fill each position before,
Yeah.
so I've got one of each before like you sink in and have like that Rodri, what a pick. Um,
Mm.
so I'm gonna get my goalkeeper in now,
Okay.
and I'm going to go for I'm gonna go for Kelleher
Ah, for
in goal.
God's sake.
And the reason that I've
God's
done
sake.
is because I thought of the other goalies that I might want, but then I'm thinking that that will mean I can't pick the outfield players from them. So let me go safe and pick a reliable keeper that did had some wonderful performances for my club. Kelleher in goal, baby.
Double D just ruined it, man. What's going on? Just
You're
ruined
ruining it. You're ruining
that is mine. That's what I had written down.
it.
Oh,
I've
that's
not even
too
written it
good.
down. I'm trying to go off the cuff to make it. You get me?
I
Organic.
know.
Apart from right back, because I said I had my right backs set out in my
Yeah.
head earlier.
But
So
the thing
yeah,
is,
for that encounter,
even if you have a team written down or like premeditated in your mind, it
yeah,
goes out the window.
yeah,
Once the
because
other,
whoever they pick exactly.
and it went out the window when you first picked Haaland. So, okay, back to me. Back to me. Okay, guys, we will present the teams so you can visually see, who we have as well. Right now, we're just going through our selection, and it's my turn to pick now. So,
Yeah.
okay, I'll hit the buzzer now. Okay. I feel like I need to add possibly striker, centre back. I'm going to go for a centre back. I'm going to go for Van der Ven
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Wait.
because,
Wait.
to be honest with you, there's not many Tottenham options out there, to be fair. Um, and I think he's probably actually no. Okay, let me not talk too much. That's I can't go back either. So that's my selection there.
Wait a minute. Who? Because I'll keep tabs on your team because obviously I can't be big. You've got Van der Ven, Rodri, Saka, and who's the other one?
Livramento.
Ah, yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right. Cool.
Okay.
Livramento.
You ready, Double D?
Um, right. One sec. Livramento. Right. Cool. Um. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Go to.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Let
All
go.
right.
Let go. Right.
There you go.
Um. I better get another defender in because I filled up. I went backwards because I got Haaland, so I went attacker, midfielder, defender, keeper. So I'll get another defender in. I'm
Yeah.
going to go. Who's a right back I like? Ah, yes. Crystal Palace. Daniel Munoz. Right, is my right back.
Good shot. Good shot.
Daniel
That's a
Munoz
good
is
pick
my
there.
right back. There's like three Palace players that I wanted, but obviously you can only pick one. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Munoz.
Just got a comment slightly off topic, but I'm sure me and Double D can answer. He said, "Daz, pick up Daz." He said, "Yo, Aussie Double D, who do you play right wing against Spurs this Saturday?"
Pick up does. I would play. I'd play Chiesa, but I know he won't do it though. I'd put
Oh,
Chiesa there. I think his industry and his guile will break them down because Tottenham, Tottenham always come and score goals against us, regardless of how bad they are at the moment. So with his industry and guile, I think he'll be able to possibly score himself, but definitely forge out opportunities for the opposition. So
yeah.
yeah, I'd go Chiesa. He won't do that though. He's more likely to play a half fit Frimpong if he was something to be available for Saturday on the right wing than Chiesa.
But Chiesa has to start, even if it's not on the right. He must be option on the left, no? Or would he play Verts there?
Yeah, probably more likely to
Remember,
go first
Gakpo's
then.
out for a few weeks, so we don't have
Yeah.
Gakpo available.
So if he keeps the
Salah's
same
gone to
formation,
AFCON now, hasn't he, officially?
yeah,
So we don't have that many. Obviously, Rio's there, but he's not going to utilize Rio at this stage.
exactly.
So maybe Verts. Yeah, I'm not a fan, but I feel like he's going to play McAllister as a number 10. So maybe Verts on the left.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're right. W. Personally, I would agree with you. I would go for Chiesa to play on that right hand side. I
yeah,
think it gives you a better balance. And I've noticed as well, when especially when played against Southampton, Chiesa and Isak seem to have a good partnership as well.
yeah.
They
Good
they
link
seem
up,
to
innit? Yeah.
understand each other's moves. Yeah. So I think that would be good. And then, like you mentioned, he's a hard-working player. But for me, he understands from a tactical point of view where to be in those kind of positions further up.
Hmm.
And I feel like even when he came on, I know it was a 10, 15 minute cameo, but look how direct he was and look how, he was moving
Yeah,
further up the pitch. And he's not just going to be a goal scorer, he's going to be a provider as well.
that's what I'm saying.
I would go for
Even
Chiesa.
yeah,
Yeah,
even Saturday he could have gone another shot himself, but he squared it for Salah. He's trying to get me. So I just don't get what things
yeah.
issues with him, man. I just don't understand what.
That's the same. Could he play Dom right wing? So I think he's going to go with Dominic Szoboszlai right wing. I think he's just going to stick to the formula. And
This is the
that's
thing, though.
that's yeah,
Suppose that might not even be fit, bro.
that's what Leeds is. A big up Lee. So I don't know if it's an official source, but I read something yesterday, a couple of days ago, that he'll be assessed and he should be fit. It's not as badly as it was feared before. So it might have just been a knock. But if he's not available and Chiesa doesn't start, I don't know when Chiesa is going to start. Quite frankly, to
Mm,
be honest with you. So if Sabozai is not available, it has to be Chiesa. He virtually has no choice because we don't even have Frimpong available. Frimpong's not back until I think next week or the week after in terms of returning to training, and he's
mm,
not close to being in the first team. So it needs to be Chiesa for me. You need to have that attacking player on that right hand side to give you a better balance, in my opinion. But I don't think that is going to be the case. Uh, that is asking how bad is Gomez. There's no confirmation in terms of how bad it is. I'm sure we'll get an update potentially on Friday. That's when normally we do the press conferences before a game. So I'm sure Ansel will give us an update on that. Ozan saying big blow if Szoboszlai misses out Ozzy. If it's not as bad as first fit, then he may not start, but he'll be a bench option for me. That's how I look at it. But I'll be quite frank with you. If he's 80%, I wouldn't want to risk him just because I feel like he's so valuable to the team. I would rather rotate the squad, play Chiesa, and then next week we can take that and decide who plays in that right midfield or right wing position, as Mohamed Salah is, of course, at AFCON. So let's see what the manager decides to do. Uh, Ozan says man has been the engine. It's away as well. Yeah, so we do need that time proper. But I feel like Chiesa will give you that ability on the pitch where he will work hard, he'll be industrious on that right
yeah,
hand side, but also be more effective in the final third. I think Szoboszlai, he does a good job, but it's not his natural position to play right wing. He'll either cut inside or He's playing passes around to other players rather than going for goal or going a bit more direct. Chiesa knows how to play that role. He's played right wing for most parts of his career. It's his natural position. And that's something I've been saying all season. Play the players in their natural position. That's
Mhm.
how you're going to get the best out of them. Simple as that. So hopefully, Armstrong sees the light and switches up. Or you never know. He might revert to a 4-4-2 diamond again and play Isak Ekitike. You can't rule it out. And that doesn't allow you to have a winger in the team. But then you have a number 10 behind him. So let's see what the situation is for that fixture. But back to the topic or back to the show. Um, who was it? Me? That was it my pick? One,
Yeah,
two. Yeah,
yeah,
because
because
you
I
picked
just picked Munoz, so yeah, it's you.
Munoz. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let me hit the timer and let me try and add a player to my ranking. So, uh, damn. Okay, let me have a think. Mm, can't do Arsenal now. Centre back. I'm going to go for Milinkovic from Forest.
Ah, interesting pick. Okay.
Yeah, bit of still in that back line, so I'm going to go for Milinkovic. Let me write it down. I was thinking of Murillo, but he left footed, so going for another player. Okay, Double D, over to you. Let me reset the timer,
Cool.
and you can pick your next player.
Righty ho. So let me get another midfielder then. Um, hmm. Actually, no, no, not another midfielder. Let me get an attacker so you don't get this person. Let
Okay.
Semenyo.
Hey, Double
Semenyo.
D,
I was gonna get a midfielder, but I thought no, I've got to cover these other teams to make sure Ozzy don't get my. I'm trying to beat
Double
him. I'm
D.
trying to beat him here.
Oh, mate, that was my next pick. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, messed up
I
again.
can
All
see.
right.
I paid one of your kids to tell me what you had written down.
Just oh my God. Okay. Ah, okay.
Ghana boy, yes, Semenyo.
Semenya. My gosh. All right. All right. Oh my gosh. There ain't a lot of ballers on that left wing, to be fair. Um. Okay. 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 Let me think. Let me do the buzzer. All right. Now I feel like I need to go for a left winger. I need to go for a left wing. Okay. Uh, I've got. Okay. 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 I'm going to go for Sade.
Okay, Michelle. Okay, 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 okay.
The Brentford, because someone took my Brentford player, so I can't add them.
Ooh, I wonder who did that. Kevin Sharp, a good player, man.
Okay, and he's been leave for this year. All right, so okay. I feel like I kind of messed up. All right, never mind.
I thought if you were at Brentford, I thought you was going to take Damsgaard or
Yeah, I do like him, but I just thought of another player now, and I'll reveal at the end. And I
you
feel
can
like
say
I
it
need
because remember I've already got my Brentford player, so
Grealish.
because I've got Kelleher, so
I would have gone for Grealish because I'm not going to pick another Everton player.
oh sorry, when you said the other player, I thought you meant someone else from Brentford. That's what I'm saying. You could say it
Oh,
because
I'm talking about another team
I've
because
got
obviously you've
Kelleher.
got your left winger now. So
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, do you know what I'm going to do actually? Um, let me get my right winger before you take
wait.
this
All right, go
player.
on. Get your right winger out. Go on.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna. Well, I wanted to do it because I went. with Haaland first. I went Haaland, I went attacker, midfielder, defender, goalkeeper. Then I
Yeah,
went defender, again Munoz, and I was going to get midfielder, but I have to make sure I get these forwards in before you take them because of obviously how it's designed with one from each team.
yeah.
So I'm going to get my right winger, Jared Bowen.
Good shout. That is a good shout.
He's one of my
Okay.
favourite players in Prem anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I can't pick. Well, actually,
Yeah, I hear you.
I'll wait till you've got your winger, and then I'll say it. Who I can't pick because you get me. I've
Well,
used that
I've
team.
got two wingers now, so I've got Saka and I've got Sade. So that's my two wingers.
Yeah.
So okay, now it's my turn.
Oh yeah, true,
Um,
true. Yeah, my original plan was to get Pedro Neto, but then because I picked Sacheda, I can't do it. So I thought you was gonna pick him.
so the reason why I didn't go for Neto is because I'm going to go for Palmer
Yeah,
in my
that,
midfield.
yeah. As
I
soon
know
as I
it's a
got
bit more on the
Sacheda,
attacking side,
yeah, yeah.
but
As, yeah, but it's calm because obviously the 4-3-3 doesn't accentuate a 10
yeah,
like that. You get
exactly.
me? But yeah, as soon as I picked Sacheda, I thought, oh, Cole Palmer, one of my favorite players in the league. You get me? But yeah, okay,
So
all
that's
right.
my Chelsea player out now. So over
Good
to
pick,
you.
mate. Show off.
There you go.
Man's
Who
got
is your
Palmer and
next
Rodri,
player?
you know. Okay.
Bo's gone for Lazar Markovic. Now, this is a Premier League, a current Premier League draft. So current Premier League players right now. I'm actually
Mark.
ending the show. So we have done a Liverpool one. Actually, let me close your buzzer. I feel that's a bit rude that I'm talking and then the buzzer's going on. So yeah, we have done a Liverpool one, but to view the Liverpool one, it will be for members only at this stage. So if you'd like to watch that show, it will be out on Friday. To watch that show, you have to be an FTP member. So the package is called FTP Icon. So with that, you get to watch exclusive content, plus there's other perks wrapped up as well. So feel free to check out the packages, and yeah, if you join, you'll be able to enjoy regular content. um, I would say in the foreseeable future, I'll try and do a lot more content, more Liverpool focus as well, and a bit of nostalgia, which is always nice to do. So yeah, if you're into that sort of stuff, yeah, that it will be available for FTB members. Now, Double D, apologies, I'm going to put the start time on for you, and then you may pick your next player.
Oh, I picked Gabriel. I was just thinking of who my midfield pick was going to be, but obviously I picked Gabriel. Who can I? All right, I'm gonna go and get another midfielder because I've got my whole forward line now. Um,
Mhm.
Tonali, Sandro.
Good shot, Tonali. Great shot. Okay, Daz has gone for Foden. Unfortunately, me and Double D have both selected Man City players. So I'm not sure if you missed it. The rules of the game is that you can only pick one player per club. So Lowody literally picked Haaland on his first go. He won the coin toss, and I've gone for Rodri as my Man City's pick there. So we can't pick any more Man City players. So back to me. Let me bring out the timer and then pick the next player. So okay, I'm gonna try and complete my midfield. But now the question is, who do I go for? Mm, 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 mm. It's not easy. Um,
Clock's ticking. Clock's
is it?
ticking. Clock's ticking.
I'm going to go for Wharton.
Ah!
Adam Wharton.
Okay, okay.
Adam Wharton. That's my selection there.
Good pick, good pick, good pick. So who's
Okay.
playing DM? Who's playing DM? Him or Audrey?
So Rodri's playing DM, and I'm playing Water on the left and then Palmer on the right
All right, all right. Say no more.
on
Say
my
no more.
midfield three. So we'll
All
let the people vote as well at the end.
right.
Okay. Now over to you, Double D. I'm
Right.
gonna hit your
Do you know
timer
what?
now. Feel free to let us know who is your next pick.
I need to get a left back in there, man. Who is a good left back that I haven't picked from a team that is doing okay already? Uh, oh, good. Do you know what? I'm going to take him because he's played there sometimes this season because Porro's been on the right. I'm taking Jed Spence, bro.
You're playing him on the left.
Yep.
Okay. Spence.
Jesus, that time I went quickly, but I was under pressure there, man.
It goes quick.
Oh
It
my
goes quick.
days.
Trust me.
Oh my days.
Good. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, God, it's over to me now. All right. Hit the timer. Let's go. All right. I got 3 more positions to fill. Okay. Oof. Oh, damn, I'm stuck now. I'm going to go for the Koifa from Brighton
From
as my left
Brighton.
back.
Okay.
For Brighton. Okay. So I'll stop that. Okay. Over to you, Double D.
Uh,
Let me hit this timer. There you go. You may start. Who is your next pick in your team?
right. He even used to be a centre back or another midfielder. Uh, I'm gonna go Everton. Give me Bradthwaite, my other centre back.
Braithwaite. Okay.
Yep.
That's very interesting. Okay.
Jesus, you sit there and you think, oh, I've got bare time, and then I'm looking at the clock and it's, hey, bloody hell. Yeah, Bradthwaite.
So you've got 2 left-footed centre backs.
Yep,
You realize that, right?
that's fine. Two right-footed, two right-footed centre backs operate all the time. You get what I'm saying? I want you get me. I'm two left footers. We good over here.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I feel like I've shot myself in the foot because okay, let me pick who I got to pick. All right. So up top, I haven't picked a striker. Not a lot of clubs out there for me to pick from, to be quite frank. Hmm. He might not be in form right now, but I'll just say that he's a reliable option. I'm going to go for Ollie Watkins up top.
Okay, interesting.
I feel like that's my only good player. Okay, so that means we both have 1 player remaining in our teams now. So you've got a centre midfielder remaining. I believe that's correct. And I've got a goalkeeper. So, Double D, who is your final midfielder?
I'm trying to think of the teams I haven't picked from. I haven't picked from. Uh, Jesus Christ! Look how many seconds I got left. Do you know what? I'm taking Morgan Rogers.
As your
Morgan.
centre mid?
Yes,
Okay,
he can play there.
interesting.
He can play
Okay,
there. He can play there.
that is interesting. Okay, okay.
Jesus. Man looked at the clock and it was like 20 seconds. I thought, Jesus Christ, I haven't even. Oh, yeah. Uh, uh,
Okay,
yeah, Rogers can play as an eight from be driving, box to box from midfield, likes to tackle. Yeah, we good. We good over here. We good over here.
okay. Now I gotta think. Oh, let me get rid of this timer. Okay, reset. Oh, damn. All right. What do I go with now? Goalkeeper, for God's sake. Uh, there aren't many options, if I'm being honest with you. Leave that up there. I am struggling for the goalkeeper, though. How long? 20 seconds. Shoot. Oh, I don't like this pick. Pickford. Couldn't think of anyone else. I'm not happy about that. Bloody hell. Okay. That is that is it. That is our selection. So I think
Oh,
it'll be easier for us to actually present a graphic now, so you guys can see, who we have selected.
but
And we will go with Double D's team first.
come
And
on.
in fact, what I will do before I will add a live poll and see what the people think in terms of the teams.
Yeah, your
And then we'll
your
both
mid
have
your
a.
mid your midfield is cold. I can't lie. Your midfield is cold.
I know, but there's still a bit of imbalance across the pitch. Uh, so let me just do the poll, and then yeah, we can decide from there. So let's add the poll. Start poll. So who has the best team according to our live chat? Okay. So I've started a poll. So let's present the team so everyone can choose. Um, I've gone for Larucci. No, we're not doing throwback players here. We're doing current Premier League um, players here. So let's start. So this is the team that Double D has selected. So we'll start with the goalkeeper. He has
Okay,
gone
now.
with Callahan,
Me.
which was my pick on paper. But unfortunately, Double D ruined it for me. Uh, Menus as well, which is a good shout to be fair. Spence, left back. And then you've got Gabrielle. And then you've got Bramp. Yes, that's how you spell it. Brampthwaite
Yeah.
as well. Can't believe I've picked Pickford, the way he treated Van Dijk, I actually picked him on my team. Yeah, I got no shame. Okay. Can I say that I'm assuming in the middle? Or would it be
Yeah,
Tonali?
yeah. No, I'm such a trader. You know,
Uh,
listen.
nice. Sado. And then Tonali on the left, I would assume. right?
Tonali right, on the right, Tonali on the right,
On the right.
Rogers,
Okay.
yeah, Rogers on the left.
Rogers on the left. All right, let me put Rogers in, then I'll swap them over. Rogers. So you've gone for, so it's be Rogers on the left, Tonali on
Yeah,
the right. That's interesting. And on the right wing,
Jared Bowen,
Bowen, and then yeah, Haaland
Haaland,
and
Semenyo.
Semenyo. Potentially a Liverpool player, so he might be breaking the rules here, but at this stage he's not a Liverpool player. So we'll leave it at that. Okay, so this is Double D's team, guys. So
Come
have
on.
a look, make a note of what you think. Uh, Double D, if you want to explain tactics, feel free. This is your platform now. So, how would this team perform together?
Well, basically, with the two left-footed centre backs, we're
You've
flipping
got
it because
Orthodox.
you don't really know many teams that play with two lefty centre backs, but numerous teams play with two right-footed ones all the time. So, Bradthwaite and Gabriel can both carry the ball out from defence, especially Bradthwaite. Um, Gabriel's aerial threat means we'll be doing some set piece FC tactics. Jared Bowen's a good corner taker. Semenyo's a good striker of the ball. Tonali is an excellent striker of the ball, so he'll probably be our main corner taker. Munoz bombing on down the right, down the right, which will allow Tonali to tuck in, um, and Spence can get forward well. Uh, Down the left. Jared Bowen, we all know who can cut in and cause havoc, good delivery, very intelligent in the final third. Semenyo just doesn't stop running, and that will allow him and Rogers to interchange at times also. Um, yeah, Sachado, all action in the DM position, and this will allow, and obviously if he wants to go forward, it will allow the Tonali to tuck in back in front to receive the ball just in case in front of the centre backs. I mean, we've just got a lovely rotating, fluid team here.
Nice way to sugarcoat it. I like it. Okay. That is
Oh
interesting.
man,
Okay.
this is a,
Now it's
this is,
time
this,
to
this
present
is
my
a
team.
lovely team. Haaland
Let's see
eats
how.
goals, bro. Your defense can't handle Erling Haaland. G.
Let's see if they can. Okay. So, God forbid why I picked this fella. I had a few goalkeepers like in my mind, but it kind of went blank after. So, I've gone for Pickford.
I honestly thought you were gonna get Sunderland's keeper. You know,
Huh?
I thought you were gonna get Sunderland's keeper. I thought you
I
were gonna
was
get
thinking
Roos.
of him. I was thinking of him, but then I was just like, I think I just panicked. I'm like, oh, I'll just go for like a more established name. Yeah, wrong choice in my opinion. But hey, we all make mistakes, don't we? Livramento as my right back.
Good
Someone that got
player.
in really early. I quite like him.
Good
Uh,
player.
the where is he? The Koifa as well. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And
Yeah.
Van de Ven as my centre back on the left hand side, alongside Milenkovic. And in my midfield, just ad stops appearing. We've got Rodri. We've got Wharton. And then we've got Cole Palmer on the right hand side. Some may say that's a little bit of cheat code, but gotta do what you can nowadays. And then you've got Saka.
We're having to put tens in the other eight position because of the formation. You know me.
I know, but I'll explain my tactics very shortly. I've gone for Sade on that left hand side, and my striker is Ollie Watkins. So, in terms of formations, Pickford, experienced goalkeeper. That's why I've gone for him. The Koipa is, for me, an exciting prospect on that left hand side. Very attack minded, has a great left foot, great delivery, and he can shoot as well. So I feel like he'll give us a good balance on that left hand side. Livramento, for me, one of the best right backs in the league. I think he's very, very talented. I actually probably could have even used him as a left back option, but I went in for his natural position. Van der Ven, probably one of the quickest centre backs in the league, left footed. So it gives you that balance and that defense. And I've gone for Milenkovic, who is solid as a rock. So you formed, a great partnership
Balance.
there.
Okay, I see the shots. My team's catching strays. Cool. It's cool, isn't it?
And then in terms of the midfield, you've got Rodrigo, who is going to be the guy that cleans up the shop for this team. And we already know, Ballon d'Or winner, of course. And then you've got Wharton, who will be playing alongside him, you know, pretty much being his protege in this team, learning the ropes, and eventually in the future take over, his position in the team. But he will provide a balance as he's left-footed. He's got a great distribution. He's got a good engine on him as well. He can get involved and do a few tackles here and there. So he's definitely, a solid player in this position. And then you've got Cole Palmer, slight unorthodox on that right side. But because I've got a player like Wharton, he can kind of, make up for his attacking flair. So you might have Rodrigo shift to the right hand side a little bit. Then you've got I can actually present. So maybe he shifts over there. They kind of form a little bit, and he has a bit more free role on this side, um, and it gives you that creativity. He's not a player that will just
Okay,
go
okay,
full
okay.
throttle in the final third, but he's definitely a player that will give us that creative spark.
I see
Saka,
you I see you manipulating the viewers by dragging the player. You never did that for mine, even though I explained step by step what my team was doing. You just manipulate like, oh look, you can go back and you just roll him around it. Okay, I see you. I see you, bro. I see you, bro.
I just
Yeah.
clocked that I could do that. So
I see
yeah,
this
my bad.
tampering. Yeah, it's just like a wrestling match where you've got outside interference. It's cool though. Man will get you in it. Man will get you. Man, remember that.
My
I
bad. My
remember
bad.
that,
I just realized that there is flexibility in this app. My bad. I totally forgot. Now, in terms of front line, you've got Saka on the right. Less said the better. He's a fantastic player. Not as great as Salah in my books, but of course I couldn't pick Salah in this draft today, so I've gone for the next big thing, which is Saka. Sade, there are probably names that are more experienced or more well known, but he's a young and up and coming forward who, for me, has a great knack for scoring goals. So that's why I've got him on that left hand side. And we've gone for an experienced striker in Watkins. He might not be scoring the goals, but he knows where the back of the net is. He's shown it over the years, has capabilities of scoring 20 goals a season. So I feel like he will provide a great balance to this team.
I just realized
So this
neither of us picked any Man United players. Interesting.
we haven't, have we? Hold on. Yeah, we haven't.
Neither of us picked any Man United.
The
Interesting.
only one that I would have considered actually coming, I would have actually considered one to be fair. It would have been their left back, Dogu. I quite like him,
Yeah, Dogu's alright. So
but he hasn't shown enough for me to, well, for him to be an option in my head. To be fair, um, so this is the my lineup. So feel free to let us know what you think. I can't share both of the teams. I might have to upload it on social media. Maybe we can see what the people think. Um, let's see what the polls saying. Right now, people are saying double D. Okay, there's only 3 votes in. So what we'll do, we'll let this poll, I guess, marinate a little bit, and we will reveal the winner tomorrow,
yeah.
and we'll see who is on top. But at the minute, there's only 3 votes in. I've only just opened the poll in the last 10 minutes, and he has gotten
Uh,
100%. So
are you
let's see.
able? Are you able to leave the poll up for when people watch the playback?
It
Or they?
should be, yeah. So normally the polls, from what I remember, are there for like 24 hours. So
Okay.
it should be there. So if they watch on replay, normally the the live chat is there in terms of the replay. So it should still be there. Uh,
Yeah.
if not, then what we can do, I will just post this on social media. We'll do it on Twitter
Yeah.
and actually we'll do it on Twitter and we'll do it on Instagram and see where we come in terms of just the score.
Yeah.
and yeah, let the people decide as well. Um, let's see, we've got a few comments here. Uh, off topic, but I'll let Double D answer. That says at Double D, thoughts on who Jericho could face when he comes back? I think you're mute.
My thing's gone.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you hear me that? Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, we can hear you
Oh,
now.
okay, no. My thing just went off. So, right, but what? What's thoughts
So
on who
Jericho could face when he comes back.
Jericho would face when he comes? If he's definitely coming back, oh, who could Jericho face? Because he's what? Jericho's like, he's like 51 or something like that now. So,
Is he that old? I don't know.
uh,
Sure. Okay.
um, oh, who could he face? Maybe Gunter. Well, they could make Gunter into this like reborn legend killer thing, like
Legend kill, innit? Yeah, that's what it
the
looks like,
tag
to
that
be fair.
yeah, the tag that Randy had. uh, Um, so yeah, he could face Gunter. Might be another person for them to retire, so Gunter could switch it. I'd love if Jericho to bring the list back, because he didn't actually like that gimmick, but that I still use that today. I thought that the list was hilarious. Um,
Mm.
so
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember.
Gunter, AJ.
Yeah.
Um, who else? He he might have to get over one of Division, depending on how long they
Mm.
um, stay together for. Um, Seth when he returns. I'm sure Jericho can still put on some bangers, man. He's actually one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, which
Same,
people won't
same.
know. Um, but because he's reinvented himself so many times.
Yeah.
He's had some stiff matches. I don't watch AEW anywhere near the amount I watch WWE, but he's had a couple of stiff matches in AEW. Obviously, that will happen with getting older, but just in terms of the
Yeah.
character and the persona and whatnot that he brings. So yeah, there's numerous matches that he could have. He can put over some young bucks like Carmelo Hayes and whatnot. But yeah, there's numerous people he could have, but he
Mm.
could go up against.
That's interesting. If I had to pick one, I would go for LA Knight. I think that would be a good rivalry because they're both great on the mic.
Yep.
In terms of wrestling ability, I haven't seen Jericho in a while, to be fair. He hasn't been in action that much this year either for AEW.
Mm,
Um, but I think, LA Knight's experienced enough to work with a wrestler like Jericho. And I feel like they
mm,
could even perform a great match together as well. So I think that would be a good rivalry.
yep.
It'd be
And
pure
they
entertainment from the build up and all that sort of thing. Um, and it will probably help. I don't think he needs a bit of a boost in terms of profile, but of course, fighting a legend like Chris Jericho, in my eyes, it's always a good look for someone like LA Knight. So yeah, that's who I would go for. To be fair, in terms
yeah,
of Jericho returning,
yeah.
I'm expecting him to return at the Royal Rumble. That's my guess. I think there's a lot of rumors suggesting that he would have been the masked um, individual from Division, but if you
Yeah,
haven't
nah,
watched it, spoiler
the,
alert,
the,
it wasn't
the,
him.
the, yeah, they look. I think there's a couple of masts,
Oh,
variant
so you think it's
masks.
more than one person?
Yeah, because there's been different builds. Obviously, we know
Yeah,
Theory's
yeah,
one of them. We know Theory's one of them now, but the one that come the other day looked like had a what looked like
Montez Ford.
Montez Ford's type of build. So I think
Yeah,
Theory will be in the ring soon within the next couple of weeks. Might even
yeah.
be when it might even be the title match on
Mm.
Raw to start the 1 year Netflix
And a
anniversary.
Netflix
And then
anniversary. Yeah,
Theory will be in the ring to come to help Bron Breaker, and then we'll see another masked man probably,
possibly. Yeah,
um,
possibly.
which will be another person, and it might be a crew um, led by Seth Rollins. Because at the moment it looks as though obviously well they helped them win Survivor Series, but that might have been a way to lure them in to know that not to attack them, and then it could be a click that Seth's building to go against the Vision to
Mm.
be the thing to start off the rivalry to start off the new year and go towards WrestleMania
Yeah.
and that. Mm.
Well, got some comments here from Bo. Says Amram Slot as the coaches. Yeah, we're not picking coaches. We're not picking coaches. Not many left to be fair. Uh, let's ask Ozzy, how are you confident for Spurs away? Scale 1 to 10, and Bo's gone for -1. Bloody hell. Uh, I'm a I'm a bit more optimistic than that. To be fair, I'm probably gonna say maybe a bit over. I'm probably gonna say like a 6 or a 7 because Spurs have been awful in recent weeks. Like they've been really really bad. I know
That's
it's at their stadium, but I feel like maybe with Liverpool, the the away fixtures might suit us at this stage because we're not performing great at Anfield right now. So I think we have a decent chance uh, against Spurs. So I go for a 6 or a 7. What would you go for, Double D?
This is the thing, though. If we take the lead, then I can see us not necessarily comfortably, but the winning.
Mm.
But we seem to be a bit fragile with our mentality at the moment. So I feel that if we was to go behind, as bad as Spurs have looked in
Yeah,
some games recently, they could cause us issues because the way that I don't think because of the pressure as well from the fans, I don't think and the pressure to get results in general, I don't think he's going to be, with them being at home too, as pragmatic as they were against Arsenal when they were just
yeah,
asking for a beating. If they do, even us in our poor state at the moment, we'll get him because with Ekatike's aggressive running, and he actually looks faster every game he plays for Liverpool,
hmm
Ekatike, than first thought. Um, will get him eventually. But what we also as well, Soboslai is huge because one thing Spurs will have is legs in midfield, whether it's Bentancur, Sarr, whoever is in their midfield, Paulinho, whoever. So Paulinho not the fastest, but he'll
yeah.
be combative and whatnot in there and cause issues. And he's been getting himself on the end of some stuff in the box and that as well. So Soboslai's huge. So until I know Soboslai's fitness, I can't wholeheartedly say that it will be a straightforward victory because we just like
Okay.
making things hard for ourselves. So in terms of a number, I'll go with a 6.5 to 7, somewhere around there.
Yeah, that's how I'm
But
feeling as well, to be fair.
if no Soboslai, I'm going lower.
Yeah,
He's that
yeah,
important
that,
at the
that that
moment.
makes sense, to be fair. That does make sense. Dallas says 7 out of 10 for him. So yeah, similar scoreline to for me and Double D as well. Yeah, I think it depends on the lineup because I feel like if you have the likes of Chaser, Szoboszlai in the team, then it's a different outlook altogether because you're getting different types of players.
Yeah,
But if you've
legs. Yeah.
got players in makeshift positions, it's not going to work. So it depends on the team. But I think because we've picked up a bit of form, I don't think we've been playing amazing, but we have picked up form. We haven't lost in the last 5. That should help in terms of the morale going into this game. And we're facing a team where their morale is at a very extreme low right now. The fans are against the manager. I'm still surprised he's still there, to be fair. Um, his days are numbered. So if he was to get a defeat this weekend, he might get the sack,
Mm.
which of course is not nice, but that is the name of the game. So let's see who plays this weekend. But it should be an encounter. And if Liverpool do win emphatically, I feel like it'll put us in a good position and hopefully we keep climbing up the table because for me, that's the important thing. I know we have our opinions about the manager, but right now I need this team to gather up the points, climb up the table, and be positioned in a more respectable place in the league. And then from there on, we can see what entails. And hopefully, it's the 17th of December now, a couple of weeks away until the window opens. So hopefully, we can get some reinforcements that can salvage our season because right now it's desperately needed. If I'm being honest with you, if it was my choice, I'd sign at least a couple of centre backs and probably another wide player. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we'll probably sign 2 players. If I was to make a bold prediction, I think it will be a centre back and I think it will be an attacker like a Semenyo to come in. Not saying it's him because I don't think it's actually a foregone conclusion. There is a lot of competition for him. The likes of United and City have registered interest today. You've got Tottenham, Chelsea
This,
even.
this is the problem. This is the problem with us, with the fact that
Mm,
obviously you want Soboslai's legs in the central midfield, they could do a job on the right as well.
yeah,
With his ability to obviously play on the right, um, and obviously he used to play on the left when he was at Salzburg, didn't he? So
yeah,
therefore, it's one of them ones where we should be looking at a central midfielder or
yeah,
a DM. Rather, let's be more deliberate. A DM, we should be looking for a deep line midfielder or a combative midfielder rather than before we should be even looking at another attacker, in my opinion. But
yeah,
I don't think we'll do that.
yeah. Remains to be seen. At this stage, it's very hard to predict what we will do in the market. It could just be if we even sign a single player. Because it's such a tricky market to enter in, only because if you're signing players on form, their prices have inflated, and even players that have 6 months remaining on their contract, would the clubs be willing to cash in on them? They'd probably rather have them until the remainder of the season, and if
Mhm.
they have to go on a free, they can go on a free. But teams like Crystal Palace, of course, Crystal Palace are doing really well in the league right now. But if Gay was to go, it could have a huge impact in their season in terms of the league, but also in the Conference League as well. So, it's one of those markets where it's not quite clear cut in terms of what business will be done. But I'm hoping Liverpool do address a couple positions. Hopefully, that gives us the ammunition to continue to play better, improve performance, and hopefully get some better results this season as well. Just got a comment here from Ozan who says, I'm at a 4 Aussie just because they play with 10 men at Spurs Stadium. Yeah, but 12 men's not going to help them because it hasn't helped them in recent weeks. And I just feel like if you look at their form, they have been in bad form. But then again, we've faced teams in recent weeks that haven't been in great form and they've got a result, whether it's a draw or they've got the win. It doesn't matter for me. When I encounter a draw, I feel like it's a defeat in my eyes. So let's see. It depends on how we set up tactically. For me, that's the most important thing because Slot can revert back to his old ways anytime soon, which is not ideal. But we'll have to wait and see. That's it. Aussie wins Salah's first game in AFCON. I believe it's on the 20th, but I'm going to double check for you now. AFCON fixtures. I think it was the 23rd, from what remember. 22nd, sorry. So it's on the Monday. Uh, Egypt will be playing Zimbabwe at 8 p.m. UK time. And if you're from the UK, you can watch all the games on Channel 4. So that should be a good watch for everyone that loves football. Bo says Curtis needs to start. Oh, he's one of the first names on the team sheet. I don't think that's even a debate. Ozan says, talking about the ref, Ozzy. Yeah, I gathered that. I feel like it doesn't matter what stadium the ref is at, they're always going to try and screw us. So I don't really look at the ref too much now. It just feels like something's going to go against us, uh, but we just have to kind of let things happen where we don't allow the referee to make a decision. We have to just do it our way. So it's kind of like boxing, you don't want to leave it to the judges to score the points. You just want to knock the person out. So let's let our football do the talking, and that way we can, get the goals on the score sheet. VRFs, yeah, I hear you guys, but I don't know. I'm looking at it more from a positive point of view, just to be like, look, we got to play our game. My team hasn't performed in recent weeks. That's my issue here. They need to play better. They need to play with more drive, more energy, more urgency. That's something we've lacked. So if we don't have that, forget about it. It doesn't matter who this team is. We're probably going to get rolled over. So that's the key here. It's all good and well to say, oh, we've been undefeated in the last 5 games, but have we really played to our level? I don't think we have. So yeah, let's see what happens in terms of the upcoming fixtures. Let me have a quick look at the poll. It's still the same score. So let's see, if the poll changes. What we'll do, we'll try and put on social media. I think we'll get a better engagement from there.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
you will see who has the stronger team. Looks like Double D's on the lead. So yeah, which I'm sure he's happy about. But yeah, we'll see how that ends. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to let's go from the top. Thank you to Ozan. Thank you to Bo. Thank you to Daz. Thank you to Lee. And I think that is it. So I appreciate you guys as always. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. In terms of upcoming content, I plan on doing a transfer show tomorrow. If there's anything to talk about. If not, I might do another spontaneous show like today, where today we did a draft game with Double D. Tomorrow, if I have the energy, I might do FC 26 show. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what we can do as a filler, because it's quite weird for us not to have games being played in midweek. So, that's what United fans are going through, and I don't like it, to be fair. I like to, watch games every few days, but we might as well take it easy until we face Tottenham, which will be, of course, this Saturday. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care, stay safe, and I hope to speak with you all very, very soon. Goodbye.